Why did you make the decision to travel to Africa?
Well, um, so Tiffany, away to Africa, for my 40th birthday, we went to Cape Town and Johannesburg, and she set up that tour for us, and we had such a amazing experience when we went to Cape Town and Johannesburg with just me and my wife. That when I asked my wife what did she want to do for her 40th, she said the one place in the world that I would like to go because her grandmother wanted to come to Egypt and her grandmother died before she was able to come to Egypt. So she said the one place that I would like to go is to Egypt. So I said, okay, let me call Tiffany from Away to Africa and find out if she could set up a tour for us like she did before. But now it's different. We was only 2 people in South Africa. Now we're 6 people with all 4 of our boys. So the accommodations is a lot more, but the money is a lot more as well. So that was the reason why we chose to come to Africa for the second time.
Nice. So, comparing between where you've been in Africa and Egypt, what's your expect and what do you think? What is the difference between there and here?
I think culture. I think culture is different. I think history is different as well, right?
Mm-hmm.
The history of Cape Town, Johannesburg, South Africa, with the apartheid, with the Afrikaans and the colored and all of that, we learned a lot with that. Here, you learn about a lot of history, you know? Um, we were very intrigued, obviously, the pyramids is intriguing, right? That's what people come here for. But when you come here, you realize a whole lot more than just the pyramids,
Nice.
right? You have the pyramids, then you have hieroglyphics. You learn about the writing, all of that astronomical things. And Imam, our photographer, he really helped us by being there with us, not only snapping pictures and taking videos of us, but also helping us throughout. Sometimes he was the only one with us because they wouldn't allow tour guides in some of the areas, so you couldn't teach us.
Yeah, inside the temples and from inside the tombs, it's not allowed to explain inside because of the time and the.
Yes, it gets so packed.
Yes,
right?
exactly.
Yeah.
So, like, what is the highlights of your trip in Egypt? Like, what is the most interesting thing you are happy with, and you?
I think there was parts of each that we were happy with, right? I think the tombs in Luxor was exciting and great to learn about, not just for me and my wife, but also for my kids. You know, I got 4 young black men, so it was good for them to see history like that.
Nice.
I think in Cairo, the pyramids, obviously, we learn about it all of our lives, but we never get to see it. So to be able to go and see that, and then the Red Sea in Hurghada, I think just breathtaking.
Very nice. So, how were you received from the locals in Egypt? Like,
Very well. You know, it was a funny thing because, and I think we spoke about this before, but it's so funny that how they depict Egypt to be unsafe, but Egypt is one of the safest places that I've been in the world. And I travel a lot around the world. And Egypt, I've walked the streets of Cairo, I walked the streets of Luxor, and it was very, very safe. We had no problems at all. More people just wanted to take pictures than harass you, you know? So I think that it was an amazing experience.
nice. So, what you would like to tell to the travelers who's needing to travel to Africa for the first time and are on the fence?
I think you got to do it. It's a must. It's a must. The first time we came to Africa to go to Cape Town, we went to Cape Town first, right? Which is more, you know, touristy, right? Then we went to Johannesburg.
Nice.
And we went to the village and we ate food inside of someone's home. And we got that culture, but we also were safe, you know? I think as anybody, but if you're a black person and you've never been to Africa, shame on you. You know, you should definitely come to Africa. I know you might say, oh, it's expensive, but Away to Africa and the tour guides and the team that you all put together, I think that it could be cost effective for anybody to come to Africa.
Nice. So if you can explain your experience in Egypt from 3 to 5 words, what would you like to say?
Amazing, great, astronomical, excellent, awesome.
Thanks, sir.
Thank you.
Let's see.